Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm just going to give you a breakdown on what makes a good truck gun, trunk gun, backpack gun, just something that you're able to conceal in your vehicle in a situation that you might need a little more firepower than your concealed carry. Um, so I'm just going to give you a breakdown. Just to start the video out, I'm going to show you what I carry on me daily. So a daily carry, and it will vary for instances. I have multiple knives that I'll carry on me, multiple flashlights, multiple handguns, just kind of like it will all change. Whatever I feel like carrying that day or whatever's more comfortable for the situation, what I'm wearing, weather, everything plays a factor into what I carry. So number one, Glock 19. Basic handgun. Doesn't have to be the Glock 19. This is going to be one of the carries. Something that's going to sit with me. I like to have at least 15 rounds magazine capacity, something reliable, and just a basic handgun is going to be with me everywhere I go. It's always going to be my vehicle. Flashlight, another one. This is just a basic Olight flashlight, Warrior X Pro. Pretty good throw on it. Has a pretty good weight to it. Waterproof. It's just a good flashlight is always good to carry on you at all times, definitely in your vehicle. Number two is going to be just a basic pocket knife. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. This is a CRKT. I have multiple pocket knives, just whatever's more comfortable for that situation. This is just another one that I will carry on me. Great knife, durable, reliable. Nothing wrong with having a knife on you. So getting to the idea of a backpack gun. That's going to be the terminology I use for it because that's what people are going to mainly store it in. First of all, let's go over the backpack. You don't need a $200 gun case. I would call that just ignorant. Ignorant to run a $200 gun case to tell everybody that I have a gun in my vehicle. Say you have an SUV. If you're going to be carrying that in the back of the SUV, everybody can look right in the window and see, hey, this guy has a $200 gun case. What's in the gun? What's the gun in the case? And then you also have to think, maybe it's a $700 gun, and that's not that valuable, when people are storing, $1,000 laptops and everything in there. But it has a different resale value on the market. So if they steal that gun and they go to sell it to a criminal, it's going to have a higher resale value. So that $700 gun could be worth $1,500. Depending on the area they sell it in, it could be worth $2,000. So the idea behind it is just keep it simple. If you're going to have a backpack gun, just store it in a backpack. Lock your backpack. Lock it away in the trunk. Lock it away somewhere when you're gone. I'm just going to give you a breakdown on how I store my gun and what my gun is. So let's go over the backpack. The backpack is simplistic, basic Adidas backpack. There's nothing fancy on it. I don't need to keep it fancy. I would rather them think that I'm storing some books in here than my rifle. That's just common sense. If I can fool the criminal who might break into my car to think that I have something of no value in my car when I have something very valuable in there, why not make that attempt? And it's going to save me $150 from buying some kind of fancy tactical backpack that you can strap mags to and everything. There's no reason for it. It's ignorant. So it's ignorant. So idea behind it is just something simplistic. This is going to be my backpack gun. If it looks familiar, if you have seen my videos, it is. This is my home defense gun. I load it in my backpack. I put it in the back of my car, and then I bring it back upstairs and I keep it for my home defense gun at night. It just makes it simplistic. It saves me from spending an extra $2,000 or $3,000 or however much you want to spend on your home defense gun, and however much you want to spend on your truck gun. It saves me half that. So what I'm going to say on this gun, I like a gun that gives me an unfair advantage if I have to get into a fight. So if there's multiple shooters in a strip mall and I can't get away from there, I cannot flee, I have no way to get out, this is going to be the gun I grab. Why? Is because it gives me an unfair advantage at that point. Of course I have my handgun on me. Of course I have 30 rounds of handgun ammo that I can put down on them just with my basic concealed carry. But if I have the ability to give myself an unfair advantage in that situation to get my family out of there and protect myself, why would I not take it? So the idea behind this gun is something that's going to be compact and I can store in my backpack. Guns similar to this, is Kriss Vector, this pistol caliber ARs. Now, does it have to be the same caliber that you're running with your handgun? It does not. I actually prefer it. I prefer it to be the same caliber I'm running with my handgun, so I know my round count between the two handguns, or these are both handguns, so yeah, the two handguns. Now on this, I am running a flashlight. I am running my foregrip. I'm running, a upgraded pistol grip. I'm running a brace, and I'm running my red dot. It's pretty simplistic. In my backpack, I will also carry three magazines of my handgun. So my SIG P365 XL is my new concealed carry gun. That's why I keep on me pretty much every day. I'll run 3 mags of that, plus 1 in the gun. And I'll also run 3 mags of this guy and 1 in the gun. I usually store with a 20-round mag, and I'll have 3 30-round mags on me. So the idea behind that is the 20-round mag ends up matching right up to the actual grip itself, to where this is the 30-round mag. You can see it sticks out a little bit further, so it doesn't get snagged on anything is the best idea behind it. Now, am I saying that you can't get a different gun for your car? No, I'm just saying that to me, there's no reason for it. I have multiple guns. I can leave one in my trunk if I wanted to. I don't trust it. In my community, I don't trust leaving a gun in my trunk. I don't trust it in Florida. I don't care where you live. I would not trust it. If you get a gun stolen from you, it's a big pain in the ass to get it back. I've had it happen before, and it took them a while, and we got very, very lucky, and the gun was also sentimental. So whoever stole it, you're a dick. Luckily enough, we got it back, and it took the Tarpon Springs PD at the time. It took them about 6 months to find it, and the gun was not in the best shape either. So when we got it back, it was pretty beat up. So we had to spend some money to get it repaired, and I still haven't done that to this day. It's been 9 years. Going back over the backpack gun, the idea behind it is something compact, higher capacity than what my handgun runs. So my handgun has 15 rounds. This guy has 30. If your handgun has 40 rounds, get something that carries 40. You want something with a higher capacity than what your daily fighter is, whatever your daily carry is. You want something that gives you the unfair advantage. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying unfair advantage, because if you can go into the fight knowing you're going to win, that there's no reason to not go into that fight. There's no reason to be, okay, let me kind of cower in my car. No, if you know that you can win that fight, go into it. Get your family, protect your family, do what you have to do to win that fight and get out of there. Now, going into this gun, I'm just going to say, or this idea of a backpack gun is compact, magazine capacity, being able to store it is a big one. Make sure you have the ability to store this in your vehicle. Make sure that you have a locked trunk or some kind of way to tie it down to your trunk, your bag, or be able to store it under your seats. I've seen people customize their trunks just to fit it in there. There's different ways you can set it up to where you can actually hide it under your seats. There's different kind of safes that you can keep in your seats. I don't keep a lock on this gun. I don't keep a lock on my bag. I don't keep a lock on pretty much anything in my car except for the car. The reason behind that is because if I need to get to this gun, it means my life depends on it. It means my family's life depends on it. When that comes to it, I don't want anything stopping me. I don't want to wondering where my key is at. I don't want to have to wonder how long is it going to take me to unlock this lock, because every second will matter at that point. So the other idea on this is just going to be something that you're comfortable with. I run a pistol caliber pistol, whatever you want to call this. It's not an SBR, but it's a pistol caliber pistol. I run that because I'm comfortable with it. If you're more comfortable running a 300 Blackout or a 5.56 pistol or SBR or whatever it is, go for it. That's what, the idea behind this is just something that you're going to be comfortable running. Situationally, this will change. If I'm going into a catastrophe zone, if I'm going into a time of civil unrest, I'm not running this guy. This will be most likely be on me. I might have 7-8 guns on me. I don't know what the situation might be, but I might have my AK on me. I might have my SCAR on me. I might have my MCX on me. I might have my AR on me. I might have my 300 Blackout AR on me. What I'm saying is situationally, I may correct my loadout depending on what's going on. If I'm in a time where there is just gang revolts and they're robbing and looting in packs of people, I might get a 50-round mag in here. I might get a drum. I might run completely different setups because the situation has changed. Right now, daily in Florida, I don't need anything crazy. I don't, this is simple for me. This is not crazy to find this. If I was searching someone's car and I saw this in their trunk, I would not be like, oh, what is this guy doing? What's going on? Why does he have this in his trunk? No, this is just personal protection. That's as simple as it can get. If it went into a situation of, civil unrest and I, end up having to search someone's car, if someone searched my car or something of that case, and they found 2 guns in there, 3 guns in there, they should not suspect anything different because it's now the time of I have to protect myself and my family. So get something that's situationally correct for you. If you're living in, Houston, Texas, a very populated place, you can carry whatever you want on you in Texas, pretty much. You can carry your handgun, you can carry your rifle, you can open carry it. You don't even need as of right now, I believe they just passed a law that you don't even need a license to carry your handguns, your rifles, whatever you're carrying. Then carry what you can. Carry what's comfortable for you, and you're going to want to carry something with a higher capacity. You're going to want to carry something for that situation. You got to think, do I have to pull off a shot that's 4 blocks long? You might want to run something with a little bit longer of a barrel. Do I have to do I have to do room clearing to protect myself and get out of this situation? You want something with a shorter barrel. Whatever situationally is going to give you the advantage and whatever situationally is correct for you is the best way to say it. Situations do change. So there's no one solution to everything. There's not one gun that gives you the solution to everything. Maybe a bullpup would be the best option. Am I going to run that? No, I'm not going to run a bullpup. Because the reliability is not on par with what a lot of guns actually run. The X95 is a great bullpup, but at the same time, I don't want to run a 5.56, rifle or bullpup when I'm trying to stick to one caliber. So it's one of those things that you do have to give and take in the situation. This is my idea. This is what I think is perfect for me in my situation. So kind of have to evaluate what you're going to do. Evaluate the capacity of the firearm. Evaluate, what you can actually do to that firearm to make it more deadly in your situation. Evaluate how compact it is, how you're going to store it. Evaluate everything that you can to make sure you're picking out the right setup for you and to protect yourself and protect your family in the situation. When the riots were going on in Florida and there was really no looting, thanks for that, because it's, that hurts the economy and hurts the individuals that live in the state, because then we got to pay to clean all that up and taxes go up and all that. So it's pretty counterintuitive to be robbing people and looting it when you want to live in the state. So when all that was going on, my loadout changed. I had my Beretta M9A3 on me, and that was, had my flashlight and everything on that. So that changed. I also had 2 different guns in my trunk. I had my rifle, and I also had my Scorpion. It's one of those things that I never knew what was going on. Were they going to block the roads and end up trying to start carjackings? I don't know. I was ready for the situation, though. That's all I can say is it's better to be ready for the situation and be prepared than have to worry about it on your ride home and it happening. And you're not ready. I would rather go in there with the idea of, okay, this does happen, then I'm ready for it. So that's going to just tell you that is just make sure that whatever you're setting up, you're ready for your situation that you're, and you're prepared for. I know this will do pretty much everything I needed to do. And there might be 1 situation, 2 situations out of 100 that this won't do it, but it can definitely get me out of 99% of them. So that's today's video. If you guys, have any questions, comments, or anything like that, just leave them down below. Any suggestions? I'm going to try and get some shooting footage finally. Ammo's coming down. I was able to stock up on a couple thousand rounds for each caliber. The reason it's been taking so long is I didn't want to go out there and shoot 30 rounds and give you guys a, bullshit video. I'm going to try and do a really good shooting video and give you a breakdown for the past couple ones and just, make it entertaining. So any questions, comments, leave them down below. Like, subscribe, Patreon's on the links. And, you guys stay tactical, stay safe. God bless.